I'm doing it. I'm recording the video. Here you go. Said I would do it. Y'all doubted me. The what? Like one person? No, 0 people? Y'all doubted me. Essentially what I did was I did a thing in Skyrim. That's what I did. Challenge videos are kind of waning in popularity, but they're still a thing, you know. They exist. So you know what I did? I beat Skyrim using only bow bashing. Now I don't wish this on anybody. This is a disclaimer here. I don't wish this kind of torture on any human being. Don't do this. Don't try this at home. Don't try it at home. It's not a good idea. It's a bad idea. So essentially, yeah, I did it. I did the thing. I beat the game. Was it hard? Hell yeah. It was a pain in my ass. That's what it was. I've spent like 20 minutes fighting a wolf in the first like beginning of the game. So, well, what is that supposed to mean? It's supposed to mean that this is a pain in my ass. So I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share this pain in my ass, and I shared it on my stream, twitch.tv/punzled. Gotta plug it. Did anybody show up? Yes, one person. Thank you. I really don't know how to pronounce your username, so I'm not gonna try. Thank you, though. Most of this will get cut out, but hey, who knows? So let's get into it. So my first stream, I was like, what am I gonna do? Ooh. I really didn't have any sort of concept of how terrible this will be. Here's what I do. Of course, I make an orc. I'm like, oh, you know, it'll be nice. I got the berserker rage. I can do some more damage with that. Yeah, I could do some more damage. So I make the orc. I get my head chopped off. You know, I do this stuff. I do this Skyrim things. Of course, I'm over here. I don't know how. I can't hit anybody till I get a bow yet. So I'm just stuck blocking. Because, oh hell, you need to level up your block. I do that. I'm going through it. My first real enemy that I'm facing alone is this bandit. At the beginning, what is it called? The mines, Ember Shard mine. That's what it's called. I remembered that because I want to get my block perks up. I want to get my block higher. You know, I want to do this. I want to get it higher. So I can get this perk. I think it's called Deadly Bash. Yeah, Deadly Bash. So yeah, I'm facing this bandit. I'm like, oh, I'll just sit here and wait for him and get my block up, you know. So I do that for a long while, a real long time. I think it's like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not sure. So after that, I'm just like, what do I do now? Rayloff killed the bandit, just in case you didn't know. What do I do now? So I'm gonna just do the main quest. Just start straight, go to Dragon's Reach, you know, do my thing. Come across this wolf. Now, in a normal Skyrim game, it's like, what, 2 hits to kill a wolf? Unless you're on, like, Legendary, maybe it's a little more. Well, I'm over here doing, like, 1,000,000 hits. And I don't even kill the thing. It takes me, like, 20 minutes to get it to the lowest health I can get it. And keep in mind, his friend comes. He's got 2 wolves down fighting. We're just hitting him with a little stick. So his friend comes, and I can't kill him. Because as soon as I get them to low health, they run away. Now think about that. I don't have soup yet, which we'll get into later. I don't have soup yet. The only thing I can do is hit people with the lowest damage in like a few seconds. Every few seconds I can hit them, one at a time. Now this wolf runs away when he's at low health, and then he recovers to where he was before. So I can't kill the thing. I can't. It's just I can't do it. So I just leave it. All that time was wasted. Thought I was I'm gonna get my first kill. Nah. So everything goes as planned. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the main quest. So he's like, oh, you gotta go fight a dragon now. Or you gotta go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Dragon doesn't happen yet. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go to Bleak Falls Barrow. And guess what happens? 10 things you wouldn't believe about Bleak Falls Barrow. You won't believe number 9. That was a terrible bit. and I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm in Bleak Falls Barrow. Now we got the 2 bandits in the front, and my dumbass decided I want to kill these guys too. I want to get my first real kill. Now keep in mind, my very first kill in this game is in Bleak Falls Barrow. That's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? I think so. I'm gonna put a time on the screen because I don't want to count it right now. But the first person takes this long. I hope it's going in this corner. If it doesn't go in this corner, it goes in the other one. And the second person takes this long. Hope it's going in that corner. Hope. I don't know. It takes a long time. I'm killing them. I'm just whapping them with my stick. Of course, I got restoration spells to help me out, you know. So that's about what? How I got like an hour and a half in my stream already, and you won't believe. Again, 10 things you won't believe. 10 things about Bleak Falls Barrow you won't believe. Number 5 or number 2. Well, I guess you would believe it if you've seen anything, but I'm forced to kill these guys with traps. I can't bash them fast enough. I'm not good enough for that. Of course, I do some leveling on a couple guys. I help my restoration with those axes and stuff, and then I'm the final boss. Now I'm sorry. I failed the challenge. I did bash the guy with my shield. But am I going to restart? No! I am not going to restart just because I accidentally hit him with my shield. That's not going to do any damage. So I was trying to get some block points off this guy. No, I didn't get nothing. And then I finally killed the Overlord. But no, I don't use my bow. Of course not. I'm not strong enough for that. I use the traps. If you ever seen any sort of pacifist run of Skyrim, these people always use the traps in the back. I mean, you're seeing it on a screen right now, I suppose. And then I take a piss break. I don't know why I said that. Don't know if I'm even gonna add this in the video. Welcome back. Had a nice piss. I sure did. At least I think I did. I don't remember anymore. I exited Bleak Falls Barrow successfully and went on to Farengar. Not much to say about that. I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. So I just did the Skyrim stuff again. I just talked to Farengar, talked to Balgriff, get my reward. I believe my reward was some nice steel armor that I used because I really needed some armor. And then we have the dragon fight. I didn't participate. I just sort of stood there as people did stuff. I did bash a little bit, I think. If I did, I'll put it on the screen. But I don't think I did. I mean, all this stuff is pretty easy. That's all I can say. It's all pretty easy. The hard part's when you're by yourself. So at this point, I joined the companions for a little bit. Why do I do this? Because I wanted to increase my block from a trainer. I never went back to the companions. I never went back. It didn't help whatsoever. It was just a big waste of time. Sorry, I forgot to mention. Got the call to High fucking Hrothgar. It's a hard word to say, but I said it, and I'm gonna leave this take in. So I made my way over. I got my little horse. I stole a horse, by the way. Stole a horse, and I was just sort of riding my way there. Died, I think, once to an old orc because I thought I could take him. Couldn't take him. On my way to High Hrothgar, I was, climbing up the steps as you do. Yeah, you know what you do. You've played the game. If you haven't played the game, I watch this video because I need views, and subscribe to this video, but also play the game first. So on the way, you see the troll. Everybody knows there's a troll. Sometimes you run from it, sometimes you just kill it because it's easy. For me, I did neither. I just sort of... What do you think I did? I leveled up my block. That's right. Good job. I leveled up my block. Died a couple times. But overall, I got my block, I think. Let's check it. I got it to level 45. Now, if you heard what I said before, I need to get it to level 50 in order to actually do some damage with that deadly bash perk. So I'm like 5 levels away. I'm like, hell yeah. I was feeling good after that. After having died a couple times. Damn trolls. And then I ended my first stream there. Yeah, it was played with technical difficulties. Yeah, the streams to come are even worse. But I was happy. That was my first stream alone. Very exciting. Stream 2 starts. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start playing this game, and I'm gonna get far. I don't remember saying any of that. I'm just adding this here. So yeah, I open up the game, admiring the beauty of the mountains, and then yeah, just go talk to some old people in High Hrothgar. That's what you do. You talk to the old people. I talk to them, and they shout at you for a bit. Give me some powers. Give me some soul juice. The hell does that even mean? And then I get the bright idea to level up on some giants. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go to these giants, see what happens. Well, it actually worked out better than I expected. So I leveled up to level 50. And wouldn't you believe it? The stream crashed. I lasted for 17 minutes. That's why the next stream, if you look on my VODs channel, check that one out too, is called stream 2.5. So all in all, that stream was kind of a failure. Moving on. This next stream was a bit better. I started off sort of in the middle of some giants, you know. I was fighting the giants, and I leveled up to block level 50 in the last stream. So I kind of wanted to save it for this one, so I did that. And then I got the thing that'll make this my suffering end, the Deadly Bash. Yes, sir. That's what I wanted. And it saves my life and my time. Mostly my time. So after getting that perk, I head to Morthal. Because, you know, I gotta get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, you know? So, as I'm in Morthal, I see a little cultist, and he's like, hey, you want to join my cult? I'm like, nah, I don't want to join your cult. I'm good. And he just attacks me. I didn't do anything. He just said it. He just attacks me. So I got a nice little mask from him. And, you know, that'll come in handy, I think, because it's heavy armor. And I'm a heavy armor kind of guy. Anyways, with my new armor piece, I head to Ustengrav. And it's here that I try out a couple new tactics. When I first enter, I try sneak bashing. It's not a thing. Just a little secret. It's not a thing. A little later in the dungeon, I find out you can poison your bow. And you know, it works actually somewhat a percentage of the time. Not sure what that percentage is, but it works sometimes. And that sort of was like, oh, I can use this. This'll help. Finally, something to help ease my pain. I collect the note from the end of the dungeon, get the big chest. Not sure it was even useful. I would remember it if it was. And then my stream comes into some technical difficulties. Yeah, it's kind of like this for a while. After resolving some of the issues, I head straight to Riverwood. I'm like, hey, Delphine, you want to give me your horn? I'm a little horny right now. Yeah, that's a good joke. I have to sit through her boring ass dialogue for so long. It's more boring than actually having to kill something with a bow. When I finally escape her dungeon, my stream runs into some technical difficulties again. And that's where I had to end that stream there. On to the next one, baby. Third stream. Well, technically fourth, if you want to get into it. But, Third stream. Now this one lasted a whole hour. Oh my god, woo. It lasted an hour. Which is better it's more than can be said for the other one. So, I don't know, that's a win in my books. So I start off my journey this stream by going back to the Greybeards and giving them my horn. And then, you know, they give me the shout and stuff like that. And upon receiving this shout, I make my way to Kynes Grove. Cause she doesn't believe I'm a Dragonborn. It's like the 50 millionth Delphine I've convinced that I'm a Dragonborn. So, yeah, so I make my way to Kynes Grove, and you know, there's the dragon up there. It's standard stuff. I'm proud of myself. I do actually do some damage to the dragon. Bashing is proven to be a very effective method when you have vegetable soup. And here's what we're gonna talk about: the vegetable soup. I'm sure I made the soup earlier, but I'll put it on the screen now. Essentially what this does, if you don't know, is it makes it so your stamina regenerates for a very long amount of time, and as long as your stamina is regenerating, you can bash. You don't need, all you need is one stamina to bash. So as long as you got one stamina that's constantly regenerating, bam, 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 keep on bashing. And that's how I can do damage to this dragon. And that's how me and Delphine together, not just letting her do all the work, take it down. So now that she believes I'm a Dragonborn, she's like, oh, you know, you need to go to a party. And I'm just like, okay, I like parties. I'll go to a party real quick for you. And then to make a long story short, this is all main quest stuff. I can skip all this. I went to the party. Now this was probably the hardest part of this run. It was the hardest thing out of this whole entire thing. Well, maybe, yeah, no. This was the hardest thing. Was staying alive and escaping this stupid ass embassy. And it doesn't seem that hard, you know. You just gotta walk through the embassy. It's really not until the very end. Now the very end, they're like, oh, the key is on somebody, so I have to kill him to get the key. And it takes me ages to kill them all. Ages. It takes me years, millenniums, millennias. I don't know how to speak English. Takes me a long time, is the point. And I die several times, and I have to kill every single one of them because I don't know which one the key is on. But I finally do it. I escape. No harm done. A lot of mental harm, but no physical harm on my character done. And I'm out. Head back to Delphine. She's like, hey, you might want to go talk to Esbern. And I'm just like, alright, I'll talk to Esbern. And I want you to guess what happens next. Take a guess. I'll leave like a Jeopardy running. Yeah, no, it's going on too long. The stream crashes. It doesn't work anymore. It just decides to stop. So I give up. That's a good hour stream. At least I got an hour in, you know. At least I got an hour in. But the next stream, the finale, is the only time the stream works perfectly. There is no issues, no frame drops, nothing. It finally just works for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, I think. And I don't have to deal with it ever again. Every other stream I've had has worked pretty fine. Did I change anything? Nope. I didn't change anything at all. Hey, I'm not complaining. It works. Who cares if I have no clue what's gonna happen and it's up to my computer to tell me if the stream's gonna work? Who cares about all that? Next stream, I guess. So at this point in the game, I'd say I'm a bit of a pro. I can bash something until they die. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could do that before, but I can do it a lot quicker now. So, yeah, you know, after my technical difficulties, I go and find Esbern. I'm in Riften? Whatever it is. So I find Esbern, give him a little chat, say it was something about the 30th of Frostfall, I don't remember. And, you know, I take him out of there. It's pretty easy. I don't really have to deal with a whole lot of the Thalmor. They're just sort of there. And you'll kind of see that going forward. Most of the fights turn out to be not a big deal. So I take Esbern to the inn. You know, I do the main story stuff. Everybody knows the main story stuff. I go to Karthwestein, if that's what it's called. I still forget, and I ignore the dragon and go straight in. And I don't even pay attention to these stupid ass people talking. Oh, you go to a thing. This is the seal of Dragonborn. I don't care. I am, however, held up by the annoying talking of Esbern, and I just have some fun with toggle free cam. Just look around, have some fun. Oh, forgot to mention, I killed my first dragon by myself. No help, no one around. I kill my own dragon by myself. Very proud moment. And then I'm then tasked with finding the Dragon Wren shout. Ooh. So I figure out who Parthenax is, and he's like, ooh, I don't know it. And then I gotta go find the Septimus guy, who I do skip the dialogue lines, although he's probably the most interesting character in this game. I can't be asked. I head to the Dwemer Ruin, and this is when my first actual viewer comes. Woo! It's kind of pathetic, but you gotta start somewhere. In the Dwemer Ruin, I just can't. I don't have any soup. I can't be asked to fight all these people, so I just run past everybody. I even run past the final boss and get the Elder Scroll. I'm forced to sit through a pretty boring cutscene like every other cutscene in this game, and I finally get the Dragon Wren shout. And what do you know? I don't have any soup. I can't fight Alduin. I have to load an old save, go to Whiterun and get all those soup ingredients, make some soup, and then I have to watch the cutscene again. Defeating Alduin was fucking easy. It was great. It was easy. I was surprised but pleased at the same time. And then you know how I was saying about the Thalmor Embassy was probably the most difficult part of the run? I take that back. The most difficult part of the run was this. When I had to sit through this fucking boring conversation. I just wanted it to be over. I just wanted to, I would have done anything to end this, but I had to sit through it. I was just, it was terrible. If you ever play Skyrim, stop before when you play the main quest. Beat the Civil War or something. It's worth it. You don't have to do this if you beat the Civil War. It's worth beating just to not have to deal with this. Just do that. So yeah, that was boring. Hopefully not like this video. Yeah, so I trap a dragon later, and then I ride my way to Ustengrav. I don't know if that's the right place. I don't know the names of these places anymore. Oh yeah, and I also run past everybody here. Despite having soup, I just didn't want to deal with it. I then had to prepare for the most difficult battle to come. Soon. No, you thought it was Alduin? He's easy. This guy, I died to once. Which at this point in the game was like, I probably shouldn't be dying to people yet, you know? It was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why, but it was pretty difficult. But I made my way to Hall of Valor, did all that stuff, and fought Alduin. Easy peasy. Super easy to beat. Not a problem at all. That's it. I ended it. It was over. Finally. I could be free of this hell. Except I kind of continued playing. But this is where this video ends. So, little reflection. Don't try this at home, kids. I mean, I'm saying kids. I'm not very old myself, but don't try this at home. It's a pain in the ass. And if you liked anything in this video, consider subscribing, leaving a like, comment. And go check me out on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, come hang out, because currently you got not a lot of people, as in 0 to 1. So yeah, come on out. You know you want to. With that, I'm gonna leave you with a clip of my first real kill in Bleak Falls Barrow, just so you can sort of encounter, you feel the pain that I had to do every single time I killed someone. Nice. Yeah. Running around. I do this all day. I got some idea. Yeah, for this. I'm just gonna you. That's all I'm gonna do. Stop it. I know more extras. I was like, saying, but do you? I do it. I don't think. Wolves are right. Wolves are right. But you just didn't get down really well. I don't think live your way. I think in some instances, I don't think you did as well. And that was one. There's sparks. I've seen sparks. Oh. Oh, there's races. I climbed. There's working on one of the most major races. Except for Europeans and PG. Because I can save everything. Shut up. Come on. I find that one place like this every house. Let's try not doing this. I feel like I can make it easier. I can see where the matches connect. So I'm going to do first. I need to miss it. This ain't wasting my time. Will I? Yeah. Maybe that is first as well. Also, it's cool in the first minute. But it's like, I'm not like saving it. It's cool. But the first person, it's how to save it. So, really? Yeah. You know, I really stand over there. Do that. Yeah, I think there was something wrong. I just didn't have. Oh, I don't have arrows. There was something. Let's see that. I want to test that. You get arrows? You get that? Not. Yeah, it's an arrow. There's an arrow. So you can arrows being shot by arrows. No. I don't put arrows. I don't know what to do. I'm healing. Yeah, this is takes time. And yeah, I'm just fighting the 2 guys in people throw. And I have to use it easy for people. But I think the best way I'm going to do damage is fight not level. I'm saying low level possible. And the reason I think that is because I'm level 70 to do the most damage I can ever do. That's really low. Like level 70 is low. My damage is not low. So, let's get that. And I just like, so every single time I miss a thing. Right there. Okay, so yeah, level 70, which is, that's fine, but the damage I do not low. So I'm low level. The guys will just be harder to kill. Or higher level, harder to kill. I'm low level, easy to kill. And that's easy. I haven't started taking 50 double time. It's gonna happen. It's so close. I need some vegetable soup. Or I need some vegetable soup. You good? Come on, we got 2 more. One more. No, it's 2 more. Oh, yes, I killed it.